Once upon a time, on a mild summer day, a class of little critters were situated on the floor around Miss Sison, the wise old teacher who they thought knew everything. They were all chatting excitedly, but two of the students were quiet as can be. They didn't say a peep, and when they were called upon, nothing came out of their mouths except quiet whispers and incoherent mumblings. Their names were Annie and Eunice. As the year went on, the two bonded, and they discovered that they were actually quite different. However, their differences didn't get in the way of a beautiful friendship that had already bloomed and solidified. In fact, the two decided that no matter what happened, they would always be there for each other, supporting one another through thick and thin.
It was a cool autumn day, and a jumpy doe had just enrolled in the woodland school. A cautious animal, she was simultaneously suspicious of everyone, ravens, doves, foxes, and cats, and yet eager as anyone to make a friend. This forest setting, where animals of all sizes and creeds gathered, was both novel and intimidating to her. Lunchtime had come on her very first day there, and the doe, friendless and confused, walked around the warm, mossy grass aimlessly. But in the distance, far from where the other animals were congregating, she saw a small cat and dog sitting together on an empty log, sharing the carefully picked berries they just collected. The doe gulped and took a few steps of faith. Perhaps these animals could cure her feeling of alienation here, and give her a place at this school. Everything could go wrong. But when the young doe greeted the two youths, they did nothing but welcome her. Together, they all laughed, smiled, danced, and sung. Weeks went by, and though the doe still felt uncomfortable in her surroundings, one thing was certain. Her new friends would always be there for her, and she would always be there for them.
It was an early autumn morning when the critters, now all grown, flew and scampered into their second classes on the first day of school. Excited buzzing and chattering filled the wide gym as students naturally began to form packs. However, not all of the animals immediately found their place. Some were still searching for familiar faces in the crowd. Among them was a shy bird named Joanne, unsure of where she fit in. Nevertheless, she soon found her own special flock, one consisting of an old friend and an assertive acquaintance. But there was another member, a student she hadn't met before. And although she did not know it at first, Eunice would eventually become a name that she'd never forget. The quartet would play together, laugh together, and throw grass at each other throughout the year of their companionship. In the end, Joanne would drift apart from her other two friends, but she would continue to remain close with the new one that she had met on the fateful first day.